Hello friends, I'm Gerrick Angel. Thank you for joining me on this video where I invite you to dream bigger, vibe higher, and watch it happen. And so my intention is to share with you small practices that you can incorporate into the life that you already have. And these practices will make a substantial impact, a substantial difference on creating the life that you really want to create. Now today, I'm sharing something very special, and that is I want us to give ourselves permission to take a break. Every once in a while, it's important to take a break. It's kind of interesting when we start a spiritual practice, we feel like, oh my God, it has to be very intense and it has to, continue. That is important, but it's also important to give yourself a break, to give yourself permission to relax for a minute. And that does a couple of different things. One is, I feel like if I can take a break from my spiritual practice, like if I can choose a Saturday morning to wake up and go, I'm not going to meditate this morning. I'm going to go shopping at the farmer's market instead. I'm not going to meditate this morning. I'm going to stay in my pajamas and watch TV. I'm saying to the universe, I trust that you've heard my prayers and I trust that you're acting upon them. So I'm going to go ahead and have fun and have a good day. And I know you've got my back, spirit team. I know you've got my back, God. I know you've got my back, universe. So think of it that way when you take a break. Now, it's important to realize that there is an energy on our planet of don't be a slacker, don't procrastinate. Now, to be honest with you, I don't know if that's the energy over the whole planet, but here in the United States, there is a lot of that. Hey, you have to be working hard. You have to work hard. There's a value on hard work. It's kind of overrated because, again, if I give myself permission to take a break, then I am indicating my faith that my prayer has been heard and my prayer is being answered. Here's the thing. God does not forget. Your prayers are never forgotten. Once you speak a prayer, it is acted upon by the universe, and the only thing that will stop it is you changing your prayer request. So how does that look? Sometimes that looks like I prayed for something, it didn't show up in 12 hours, forget it, it doesn't work. And the universe goes, oh, he doesn't believe it works. Well, why make it work? So our job is to keep our attention on our intention and to do it with faith, trusting that our prayer is being answered. The other piece about giving yourself a break is just like nature, there are seasons, right? You plant a seed under the soil, you tend to it, then there's this winter where it looks like nothing is happening. But the reality is underneath the soil, all kinds of stuff is happening. We just can't see it on the surface. And then when the time is right, then the sprouts start to come up and we can start to see the life. But that period of winter, stagnation, stillness was necessary in order for something beautiful to come up through the soil. So again, it's important to take a break, but let's not accidentally attach these labels like procrastination to it. You know yourself. If you're a procrastinator, then the prayer request is about enthusiasm and motion, not about the thing, because God's not going to forget that you prayed for the thing. But if procrastination is staying in your way, then that's your next prayer request. But again, don't accidentally fall into the idea that I'm a procrastinator. Don't own that badge. There are lots of procrastinators out there, and I have a feeling you're not watching my channel. If you are, then you're watching because you want to transform your life. So I'm telling you, the thing to pray on is motivation, enthusiasm, inspiration. And then we trust God's got it. Now, when we trust God's got it, it's not like we put it on the back burner and walk away, right? It's not like, I want to be a doctor and I'm not going to do anything. No, I want to be a doctor and I'm keeping my attention on the fact that I am becoming a doctor. I keep my attention on it by maybe reading a medical book, maybe watching a medical show, but it's not like, okay, I've prayed about being a doctor, leave it over there. No, you don't act upon it until you're inspired to act upon it, but you still water. It's like a plant. You water it with your attention. So you remember, I'm becoming a doctor and I'm a doctor who's taking a break this Saturday. So again, it's okay to take a break, but don't fall in the trap of thinking that you're a procrastinator if you're not. Now, if you are, you know you are. But if you're not, don't own that badge. What else? The other piece, let's leave it right there. Let's leave it right there. Okay. So again, it's okay to take a break. Every once in a while, you just want to get out of bed and do nothing. I think that's important. I think that's important because your spirit is saying to you, you've planted seeds. Let the universe take care of it for a while. You go out and have some fun. And when you go out and have some fun, you're letting the universe know that you trust that God's got your back. And guess what? God's got your back. God does not forget your prayer request. It is being acted upon. So again, don't change your prayer request because, I haven't seen it happen yet. Remember again, just like in nature, there are seasons. Some things absolutely will appear physically instantaneously, and some might take a little bit of time. You can intend on having a child all you want. It's still going to take 9 months from the time of conception. So just because I prayed about having a child today and the child didn't show up in 30 minutes doesn't mean the child's not going to show up. It means that there is a physical process that takes a little bit of time. But I still prepare myself to be a parent. I still prepare myself, my space to receive the child. But I don't see the child for 9 months. So again, it's okay to take a break. Give yourself permission to relax and exhale, but keep your attention on your intention and trust that God's got it. Dream bigger, vibe higher, and watch it happen. If you haven't already done so, I invite you to subscribe to my channel so that you can see all of these small practices that I invite you to work into the life that you already have. We're not trying to exchange one life for another. We're working with the life that we already have and incorporating small practices that will make a big result in manifesting the life that you want to live. Dream bigger, vibe higher, and watch it happen. There is a notification button you can click. If you click that notification, every time I upload a video, you'll be notified of it so that you can watch it and we can take this journey together. And most important, please, 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 in the comment section, just type where you're from, which practice you've incorporated, and what type of results you're having with it. I'd love to hear that information from you. In the meantime, have an absolutely gorgeous day, and I will do the same. Thanks so much for watching.